Zombies, guns, and cars, oh my. Welcome to Deceasedcraft. Now this is a zombie apocalypse game where it is unbelievably realistic and brutal. Maybe not super realistic, but still really entertaining. I've been absolutely having a blast with this mod pack. We're going to be doing the same thing as with Fear the Night. These will be probably around hour-long mega videos where I will be doing my best to survive and even thrive in a post-apocalyptic hellscape. Wow, I can't speak today. So without further ado, we have, obviously, zombies, guns, and cars, oh my. So there's a lot to unpack with this mod pack right off the gate. Which, once we get into the world, I will start explaining some things. Here we are. The post-apocalyptic world. We got goats over there. We got a building out over there. We got a lovely forest and a massive city behind us. Wow, okay. And we're on a tree for some reason. I don't know why we're on a tree. I don't know how we got on a tree. I don't know why our survivor is standing on a tree, but that looks like a fantastic starter base right there. So, welcome to Deceasedcraft. We're going to ignore all that for a minute, including that, and that over there, and we're just going to be focusing on a few important things. First of all, I believe the mod is called Hardcore Hearts. Basically, we don't take damage like we normally do. As you can see in the bottom right, we have an actual Minecraft player model, and he has different segments, all of which are green, and this is gonna hurt like hell. So I fell, and as you can see, one of the small pixels on the bottom is now grayed out. Basically, whenever we take damage, a part of our body takes damage, which means that we need special items, like the item I'm currently holding, which is plaster. It restores 1 heart and requires 1 second per half heart in order to heal. So if I right click on this, oh boy, here we go. So each of our limbs and body parts has its own individual health. If I do that, we'll slowly start to heal our foot. If our head loses all hearts, which it has 3 automatically, if we take 3 damage to our head, that's it. It's game over. We have died. Now, this game, interestingly enough, you can set it to be hardcore mode, but you can't actually play in hardcore. The whole premise behind this is you're gonna die, and you're gonna die a lot, and my god, the audio is really loud. That's not audio. Let's just lower that a little bit. Turn that down, and we'll put that back to our usual 20. Yeah, 20. So, hopefully the audio is fine. I hadn't actually tested the audio on this. I'd only tested it on Nightfall. But anyway. So as you can see in the bottom right, our foot is now orange. We have a half a heart left, but it's not really worth using a plaster on. The whole premise is that, ooh, we get a can opener right off the bat. Not bad. And an expedition knife. The premise is we're going to die. We're going to die a lot. It's kind of just a thing. We're going to have to accept it. We're going to die. Also, we not only need to worry about food, we also need to worry about water. Yes, we can dehydrate ourselves. Unfortunately, ow. Now, there's a lot of different interesting mods that go into this one. The first and most notable that you've seen me do now 2 times, one in Falling Down. What is happening? One in Falling Down, and the other one, when I was running across a block, is a mod called Parkour, which is essentially parkour. So basically, if I walk up to this block, I don't have auto jump on, so I just can't do anything. But if I sprint into it, I jump over it. this is the vault mechanic from Parkour. You need to have a running start of at least 2 blocks in order to actually vault over something. And obviously above our water meter there, we also have stamina, which we'll also need to carefully monitor. Now, I'm actually wasting a lot of really valuable daylight right now, because our first day, zombies don't spawn. We can walk around and there's not a zombie in sight. Oh, it's so peaceful. It's so nice. It's so calm. We don't need to worry about anything. We have rounded off clouds. Oh my god. I don't know why I was excited about that. But so, this mod pack runs primarily off of another mod known as Lost Cities. But it's a custom version of Lost Cities. As you can see, these are some fairly high detailed buildings. If you know anything about Lost Cities, this doesn't look right. Well, it's actually custom made by the mod pack creator himself to provide his own unique touch. Because, ow, I am going to get myself killed. Because a lot of these buildings actually have custom loot in them. Now, there's a few buildings in specific we need to go for. The first one is this one. So we also have a nutrition mod in here. And although if your nutrition hits 0, it doesn't do anything, there are other nutrition mods where you have to keep these values up, otherwise you suffer debuffs. The only thing that it provides is buffs when they're high enough. You need fruit, grains, protein, sugars, and vegetables. Now, normally this would be very difficult to keep up, but if we go in here, we have Farmer's Delight, which allows us to have these big dishes. Now, the dishes themselves we're not super worried about, but we are looking for a dish in specific. And I'm only, you know what, I might as well take the lettuce as well. We're gonna take that, and we're gonna take this as well, because both those are gonna be useful. Is there a basement? There's not a basement. Specifically in this building, it has these, the honey glazed ham, and oh boy are these things good. It won't show what it gives you right off the bat if we look at it, but it provides 7% of fruit, grains, protein, and sugar, which means all we need to worry about is vegetables, and we just eat something like potatoes or carrots in order to raise that up. So it's very good to have. I'm not actually going to take the eggs, but I will take the knife because kniffles are always useful as weapons. And we are going to quickly run out of space here. I might, you know what? I'm actually going to save the ingredients for later. We can always come back for it later. But things like coal and meats and stuff like that, things that I can turn into food right this instant, will be useful to us. And we want every single one of these honey glazed hams that we can get. We will also take potatoes, because we can also plant those and just eat them outright. Oh, my boy. You know just how to spoil me. Look at all those things. Now, we can't just eat it. I'm holding right click, it doesn't do anything. Because we actually need a... Ow, fucking parkour. Because we actually need a bowl. Without a bowl, these are useless to us. But bowls are really easy to get. I'm not worried about it at all. Which is why I'm taking them, because they're really good. So now we are going to clear this place out, and I believe this is the last floor that has these on them. Now, unfortunately, we're missing one very important item, and that is a backpack. I don't have a backpack. And I know there isn't one here, but I know that there is a little kitchenette. And if you saw it just then, if you have ninja eyes, you may have noticed that there's a spawner underneath one of these counters. All these buildings have spawners in them. Now, I'm not going to worry about them right now because it's the first day. They can't spawn stuff anyway, plus the light level is too high. We're going to get the hell out of here. And I'm slowed because I don't have water in me. And I'm going to get rid of the chalk. I'm going to take that. Now, we need to look... There we go. Our second objective is this building right here, which is a police station. What the hell am I on top of? Oh, it's a gas station. Now, I do need to be careful, because horde buildings can still happen. But this one didn't have one. Once again, we're going to get rid of the quest book because we have the quest tab up here. And you know what? I'm kind of tempted because we don't have... Oh, good. This one does have a vault in it. Okay, yeah. I think we're going to make this place our base. At least for tonight. Or at least until we can get ourselves a backpack. Which means we need to find these spawners right quick. Clear out the building. Make it safe. Because the zombies will eat themselves down the stairs. Or down the hole. Okay, that one's clear. This room I know doesn't have loot in it. This room does have a chest in it. Because this has the tables. Or the desks, rather than the conference table. There's a spawner flicker. There it is. I think each floor only has one. Nope. Now, additionally, I don't think... I'm not seeing the flicker. Okay, I think the conference rooms only have one spawner. And I know there's two up here. I think the first one's under this. Nope, it's the other one. The final one is under this block. Nope, it's this one. Okay. So theoretically, this place is now safe. We are going to live on the top floor. Honestly, this is probably smarter. I could have gotten rid of the parkour book. In fact, I might still. This is a looter chest. Yeah, it's a looter chest. Took all the loot, crouch and break, because that gives us the actual chest rather than an alternative. Ah, crap. I forgot about that. We have no way of keeping ourselves warm. I forgot about that. But down on the ground floor is warm. Or rather, down in the vault is warm. Do we have torches? We do have torches. We don't want to use too many torches. Zombies are attracted to torches. They're attracted to light. Which is ironic, which is interestingly thematically correct. And yes, before you ask, that is iron blocks. But I can't mine them because I don't have a stone pickaxe. Both of those. cleared this one out, right? That didn't even... Right, because I'd mined that. Okay. We need to work fast. Because we are getting cold. We got both of the doors that I wanted. I'm actually going to take all that stuff back. I have to come back for the other stuff. When the sun rises, we will no longer be safe. But until then, we're about as safe as we can get. Hang on. I want it. Not that. Let's get rid of that one first. The second door doesn't matter, but this one does. How the fuck? Okay, I don't know why it's determined to go that way. But whatever. I don't think there's wood in here, unfortunately. Wood would have been very important. Haha, would have been. We definitely want the barbed wire. Now we're right next to a bank. That's the building directly in front of us that we see there with the diagonal blocks. Or the diagonal stripes, rather. That is a bank. Which will be useful later because we can get money from that. We can get dollar bills. We got a house over there which we might actually move into permanently. I prefer we're living in the houses. It's kind of interesting. I'm a very good builder. I'm very good at making architecture in this. But I've always preferred to just exist, to live in another... I've always preferred to actually just live in a house. A pre-made structure. Especially if they're modded, because it's like, then you're supporting what the mod creator put so much time into. For like that example of that house. That house looks incredible. You know? You are a very, very cold person. God damn it, the parkour came back. Chill down here for a little bit more. Warm up some more. String! So while we wait, we're gonna heal. There we go. And we're gonna do some quests. Read me! Hello, world! It's just more about quests and stuff. Body health, this is telling you the fact that each body part has damage, and if your head takes too much damage, you will die. This is telling you about the skill tree, which if we go on K, each action, can you go away? Each action that we perform, so by doing combat, eating food and taking damage, which is not advised, mining, and basically sprinting around, will gain experience, which will give us skill points that we can spend. So like in the combat, we can get the general melee damage up, and then we can specialize it into ranged damage, attack speed with melee weapons, or melee damage. For defense, we can increase our hearts, We can increase our resistances to temperature, and we can increase our armor value, our natural armor value. For mining, we can get just natural fortune, luck, and haste, which are all really good. And then for athlete, you can have higher swim speed, faster movement speed while sprinting, and of course more stamina. Really useful. It's a really good, whoopsies. It's a really good mod. No, where is that? Quiet. I really hope that didn't just come through the video. I did not mean to press rewind. So better food, this is telling us that, well, let's just read it. The more types of food you consume, the higher your max HP. This guidebook serves as a tracker for the food you've eaten. So basically, in this, there's a mod pack, or not a mod pack, there's a mod where depending on the food that you eat, or not depending on it, but when you eat a new type of food, you have a very low chance of just outright gaining hearts as a result of eating that new food. That's not really worth it. I really didn't think this through, did I? This pickaxe is done. We don't want to dig down there because that gives us a natural barrier. What is... oh. We want to get some wood. So now it is officially day 2, which means it is time for zombies to spawn. I think. No, it hasn't registered that it's day 2 yet. There it is. So now zombies will spawn. And us living in the city is only temporary. We're not going to be living in the city indefinitely because that's a really stupid idea. Oh, I hear one of the big guys. I don't know where he is, but I heard him. We need to focus on our original task. It won't be long until zombies notice us and start to come investigating. There's a sushi bar here. Please, don't be a horde building. Sweet. So I want these. Now, the nice thing is that if you know what you're doing, you can do this kind of stuff relatively easily and risk-free. There is a very big risk in coming into the city, especially after day 1, because you have horde buildings, which can very quickly kill you if you're not prepared. But as you can see, by just the amount of food that we're getting, it's very lucrative. It's a very good idea to come into cities for food, for basically anything. And I already hear a zombie. I'll keep the door open to symbolize that we've been there. Later on, we'll do torches. That's not good. And of course he hit us in the head right away. Yeah, now what are you gonna do, huh? Now what? Hey! So yeah, he hit us in the head, which is why our health bar kind of went funky there. And I don't know if you can hear it in the background. You can't probably hear it down here, but when we're outside, you probably could hear him. The constant sound of like, ooh, 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 ooh. That is a very big and very dangerous boy known as a demolisher, I think. I think that's his name. He's a very angry boy. Very dangerous boy, too. Well, not very dangerous. He's slow and unbelievably tanky. Like, stupidly tanky. I don't know if the button will work the way that I hope it will. Okay, the button will work the way I hope. Not that one. How do I want to do this? I want to make a mine, but I don't know where I want to make it. Probably hear him right now. If you can hear that, that is the demolisher. Currently suffocating somewhere in a wall. This is just all gravel. It's not useful. I mean, I guess we could just dig into the ground here. Now, once again, we have the crawl mechanic, just like in Nightfall, which I will be utilizing. Because there is literally only, at least that I've encountered, only one type of zombie that can actually crawl, and that's the crawler, and they're fairly infrequent. So it's actually incredibly safe to do this, and in one of my worlds, I literally made an entire network of tunnels under the map that were all one block just to get around safely. And one good thing about this compared to Nightfall is the fact that we have parkour, which means if I move forward and press R, I do a dodge roll forwards. Which means I can get around very quickly while crawling. Meaning it's actually very useful and good to do this. Now obviously it's not as fast as sprinting, but when you're going through a city, it's a lot safer doing it this way. Obviously this isn't everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people just will probably run along the surface, but I prefer more of a safer route. Now, there are two primary mods with this mod pack when it comes to advancing in our technological... Oh, hell. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, it's the axe one. Let's run. And the non-axe one. Guess what, bud? Now you can't get up. Don't you dare do that. Okay, we got the important thing, though. We got the stone. That's what we were really after. Because with stone, we don't even need to worry about finding iron ore. Because if you remember correctly, the vault door is made of iron. Blocks of it. Oh, sweet baby boy. We have so much iron now. I'm actually lucky that this one had a vault. So every single building essentially has multiple different variants. Not every single police station will be exactly the same as this one. How we had the lobby, we have the vault, and then I think we had 3 floors, which was a conference room on the 2nd floor. an office space on the 3rd floor, and another conference room on the 4th floor. It won't always be like this. They can have any number of floors from, I think the smallest I've ever seen is 3 floors, and they won't necessarily have a vault as a basement. Oh, yeah, boy, we have a gun. Unfortunately, that's not the boots that I want. Like I said, zombies, guns, and cars, oh my. Now, we can't use it right this second because we don't have bullets for it, but I swear we had some ACP. Yeah, there we go. Which means... look at that animation. Oh, doesn't that just make your heart skip a beat in the good way? Not like the 2nd episode of Nightfall, which if you haven't seen yet, look forward to that, because that one gave me one hell of a scare there at the end. That was a heart attack. Iron beam. Huh. I need sticks. Put that there, put that there, put that there. Go to the iron and get gold. Now, why is this mod pack so hard? It's not just the hardcore hearts. Although, yes, that is fairly dangerous. It's still somewhat manageable. If you have enough plaster, if you have enough healing, you're kind of fine. Also, if you're wondering what that pink particle is, it's the guys that I saw earlier. They're, breathing up a storm right now. The reason that this mod pack is so unbelievably difficult is because zombies can infect you. Now, why is that a problem? Well, how do you cure an infection? You need a way of cleansing it. Well, milk won't do anything. Milk cannot cleanse it. You can't cure yourself with that. You can cure yourself with a golden apple, though. But let's just take a look. Golden apple. We have the gapple, the god apple, and then we have the standard golden apple. You would think, okay, that's fairly simple, you know, just surrounded in gold ingots. But what's this? Formula X. What's Formula X, and why do we need to mix it with an apple to get a golden apple? Oh boy. We need a research book. I don't know, we gotta get that. Water, honey, some sort of oil, an X factor. Apparently we're putting a TV show in this. Oh boy. So the main thing is you can't make a golden apple. Well, you can, but that's super late game. So how do you cleanse yourself? Well, if we hit no, that's not the right button. If we hit M, maybe we'll get lucky and have one nearby. It's not looking like it, though. No, it's not looking like it. There is a special building with specifically a red H on the roof that is a hospital. And the hospital has a fairly high chance of giving you golden apples. The problem is that hospitals are really, 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 really rare. They don't spawn all that often. In fact, let's see if we have any buildings of interest at all. I'm not seeing any over here. That's the big restaurant, but that's not very useful. That's another one of the small restaurants, like this one that we did earlier. There's literally nothing here. There's just random buildings that are kind of meh. I mean, there are useful buildings. I'm pretty sure that one of the buildings right next to us, I think it's this one or this one, is the bank, which is useful to us. But other than that, there's not really anything valuable near us. Here, you know what? We're going to put a waypoint right there. Because why not? Spawn. It shall forever be solidified. So now you may be wondering. So we know what this is. This clearly looks like a highway. What the hell is this down here? It seems to be under the water and it's very shiny. This is essentially the subway system. So Create has a system that allows you to make trains. Oh yeah, we have cars, we have helicopters at least, and we have trains. And although the train tracks that are down here aren't set up correctly, these are underground tunnels that go through the entire map that are laced like this, that are literally just train tracks. So if you can reset them up the proper way, you have an entire fast travel network. You can see from what little we've already uncovered, they go everywhere. Everywhere. So they're very useful. Now, back to the original case at hand. We have some stuff, but we don't have... Well, first, we need to make a furnace. Let's take this one step at a time, rather than going whole hog right off the bat. Obviously, we do not have that much storage space. But we can make a backpack with sophisticated backpacks. Absolutely love this mod, by the way. I'm in love with this mod. It's amazing. So, if we can get the leather that we need, which we need 4 leather, which, how do we get leather? Well, killing a cow, which cows are infected. However, there's a wonderful mod that I wish was in the base game of Minecraft. We can smell rotten flesh and turn it into a leather. Okay, that's pretty easy. We just need to kill a few zombies. String is going to be a little bit more difficult, but we can find cobwebs, and the chest is super easy. After that, we can already make an iron backpack, and we can already make a gold backpack, because we have the iron that we just got from the vault door, and the gold we just got from within the vault itself. Unfortunately, we can't make the next tier, which is a diamond backpack, but it doesn't really matter right this second. Go away. Oh, hello, Firefighter. By the way, that's an actual set of armor. That's not just a skin. It's a very good set of iron. Very good set of armor. Its defensive values aren't that great. Also, the flies can infect you. The flies are zombie flies, which is always fun to hear. Oh, hello, my friend. Yes, come down here. We have a wandering trader. And we have dragonflies, which don't attack. And where did you go, my dude? I hear you. Where the fuck are you? Ah! So yeah, wandering traders are awesome. He has bullets galore and gunpowder, but we need money. We don't have money. We have emeralds, but emeralds don't mean money. If I put an emerald block, we get emeralds, which does not help us. We can... Hi. We can later turn emeralds into money, but we don't have money. There is a god. There is a god. We get enough rotten flesh. There is a god. Shit, I almost killed myself. Let's make a backpack and we can leave this place. Bad fly. And a bunch of maggots. I really hope the audio isn't too loud. If it is, there's not really a whole hell of a lot I can do about it. We're just gonna cook with wood. If the audio is too loud, I'll putz around with it. Because on my end, it's incredibly loud, but hopefully video-wise, it won't actually be that loud. So we're going to wait for this to cook up. Perfect. We have the string. And we have everything that we need. Make a chest. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. If I could click correctly, this would be even better. Bada bing, bada frickin' boom. There we go. And we can open our baubles tab and put it right on our back. And if we press B for backpack, there we go. There we flippin' go. Now we can store all the valuable stuff right in the backpack. We're not taking the parkour book. There's no point. And although there is no point in taking either of these, we will be taking them. And we'll also take the safe. Before you ask, no, there's nothing in the safe. Oops, I put my ACP in there. Sort inventory, ACP. There we go. Now, as you can imagine, using a gun in the zombie apocalypse is not the smartest decision because, haha, guns are loud. Guns are very loud. Hi, zombies. Ow! Please don't tell me that infected me. No, I'm good. Okay, they're coming from every direction. Now, you may think, okay, so these are zombies. Zombies. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a zombie squid. Anyway, so like I was saying, nope, that's why. Yep, that's why. So, that was a direct intro as to why you are never safe anywhere, and I completely forgot to grab all this crap. So, you are never safe. As you just saw there, I got absolutely KO'd by a zombie dolphin, and why do the spiders still spawn? I reset it multiple times so that the spiders don't frickin' spawn. The spiders still spawn. Why? Anyway, so, unfortunately, we're right next to an ocean biome. Which is very unfortunate for us. Stuff I wanted. Nope. You can't catch me. I'm faster than you. At least for right now. Ow. If that damn dolphin is still there, I'm gonna throw a grenade at it. So yeah, unfortunately we're right next to a deep enough biome where dolphins will actually spawn, which means that zombie dolphins spawn, and zombie dolphins give you a debuff that drowns you. What the fuck? Okay, I get it. I got hit in the head. Go away. Now, zombies do drown. They kinda, sorta swim. Not very well, but they do kinda, sorta swim. Please tell me the dolphin despawned. Looks like the dolphin did despawn. Bloody hell, what hit me? I think it was that little guy there. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, this game is not, oh my god, why are there zombies everywhere? Holy shysta. Also, if you saw it there for a split second, that was also a zombie donkey. Basically, mobs don't really spawn uninfected. You can find them. They're incredibly rare, but you can find them. But by and large, mobs spawn as zombies. But of course, if you want to make an infinite fuel or an infinite food supply, you technically can, in that you can give them a golden apple and a potion of regeneration. I think. Maybe it's just the golden apple. I think it's different on this one. It might just be the golden apple. Regardless, you can uninfect them, for lack of better terminology. None of the sweet berries are grown. It sucks. Not infected. No, I'm not. Okay, good. Let's see. Where am I right now? Okay, I'm in this section. We're not gonna go to the super restaurant there. I was kind of hoping, because I had seen this on the map earlier, that these would have... Does it give you the sweet berry if you break it? No. I was hoping that they'd be grown so I could get sweet berries. Because sweet berries are a required ingredient in order to make the honey glazed hams. Pressing the wrong buttons again. Oh no, I forgot about the seagulls. The seagulls are more dangerous than the zombies because they steal your food, which means they can also steal golden apples. Why are there so many zombies? Holy crap, there's never usually this many. Did I change something in the files? I don't think I did. At least not this much. Okay, we're gonna continue to run along the edges of the city. I've already suffered one death because I'm an idiot. And we're gonna try and get out of the city. Wolves! Zombies. Before you ask, yes, the wolves can become zombies, and it's not the best. Hey, a car! What was it? UI. There we go. 0 damage, 20% fuel. The battery is at 50%. I don't know that we'll actually be able to drive it anywhere, though. Yeah, we can't because it needs slabs in order to ascend. It also doesn't turn that well. So I'll actually just get out of it for now. And apparently, this is here. I didn't know that chests like that could spawn there. So yeah, we're just gonna ignore the car for right now because we'll need to actually make a roadway system that isn't completely procedurally generated before we can ever hope of using those. Because of the way that they spawn, it kind of just puts buildings wherever it kind of wants to. So, we'll set a respawn there. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. More and more and more delicious things. Heal that and heal that. We're not gonna stay here. What the heck is that? An ominous woods. I have not actually encountered that biome before. I am curious what exactly entails an ominous woods. Those are the sleeping bags. Hold on. Did I destroy another port? What the heck is this? It is netherrack and magma blocks. Where did you even come from? So we're gonna try and find a house out here in the boonies, away from the city, in order to make our base of operations. It's tempting to try and save you. But, oh Christ, it's snowing. There's another one of these buildings. Ooh, a hand axe. That's actually really useful. Where are you? Where is it? No. Oh, excuse me. Now, unfortunately, we just made a whole bunch of noise by shooting the gun, but we kind of had to because the purple effect that was on us is known as intoxicated. And it's because of those guys that breathe out those particles. And it means that we can't actually do melee damage. So what's the deal with an ominous forest? Is it just weird? It's a burned out building. We could get some coal blocks or charcoal blocks, but I don't think that's really important right this second. Oh, it's this building. I have no idea what that noise just was, and I'm kind of terrified by it. These are very important to have. I'll take another hand axe. Get rid of the normal leather boots. I don't know why you're storing plaster in the fridge, but, you know, whatever, you do you. Definitely want the calendar. Shotgun shells. Seems useful. More plaster. Let's take another machete. Get rid of both of those. See, as you can see, things kind of got out of hand here. What the hell was that? There are whales? Was that a whale? Yeah, let's take a second. Look around. Ominous woods continue. There's something right there. There's a building right there, but I think that's the burned out building. Those are indeed killer whales. Those are orcas. Why am I withered? There's a wither rose. Yep, there's a wither rose. I guess now we know why it's called the ominous forest. Apparently wither rose is around. Bramble. Why are there so many zombies? It has to be because of the ominous forest. But no, I can't say that because it's the same near, just outside the city. But again, it was just outside the city, so. Don't you frickin' dare touch me. Burned out house. Fortunately, everywhere is apparently a taiga. Which is not helpful because it's snowing everywhere. So we're just gonna continue with our rations, what we have. And we're gonna try and find a biome that isn't, you know, freezing. But unfortunately, we can't go... Good enough. Good enough. So anyway, unfortunately we can't just keep on going off in one direction because after a specific distance, zombies actually get stronger and we start to see some of the more deadly zombies out there. And I believe that's 10,000 blocks out. I could be wrong. Oh, I guess now we're trapped inside the house. As you can see, I hate this stupid effect. You can see why. It also means that we can't see all that well. Takes centuries to wear off too. Why is it only the tree houses? Like, I need a good base. Oh, that's what I saw. I just saw glowing eyes. It was the frickin' raccoons. I can't run. I'm getting very cold. Why are there so many zombies? What is going on? The game is acting like it's a horde night. We need to make a mad dash for a building. Hello, zombie fox. Good enough. This will now be our home. I'm pretty sure this is the building we were at before as well. No, it's not. This is a different one. Game. Dude! Okay, apparently the frickin' boiler doesn't want to work right this second. This is not ending well. And unfortunately, it's only getting colder and colder because it's non-stop snowing. I don't know that I'm actually going to make it back in time. Stamina's out. Let that regen quick. Iron right there, but unfortunately I don't have time to grab it. Interestingly, I'm at max coal, but I'm not done. Because I have grace. That's why. Where the hell is the door? I'm at the wrong one, that's why. Come on, come on. Just survive long enough for me to get to the freaking bed. Because I'm still wet. I'm just gonna die again. Once grace eventually wears off, I'm just gonna die again. Okay, there we go. Now we won't. Really? I hate it when it does that. Okay. Oh, I need that. Okay. So now we're gonna spend some time, we're gonna heal ourselves. So as you can see, we had slowness and mining fatigue, and that's because we were heavily injured. And unfortunately, there are zombies all over our base. Come here. hate that you're fast. Lava right there. And because we have the boilers there, we're safe. It won't start getting cold. It's not too cold. Alright, how long have we been running for? 1 hour and 5 minutes. Perfect. Okay. So, that is the end of episode 1. That was unbelievably bad for us, but things are starting to look up at least a tiny bit. We at least have a base. We are no longer freezing. We are no longer dying. So, hopefully in episode 2, I can maintain that. And we will slowly get better. Well, not necessarily better. This is an unusual amount of zombies, but regardless, we will start to get better technology, better gear, and we'll be able to survive a lot easier. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and the second video will be coming out shortly. See ya.